Welcome back to my channel, guys, and you probably are here because you know what this I Try video is going to be about. Yes, it's going to be about the cookies that almost all American loves, I think. Girl Scout cookies. I think you can still buy these online. Girl Scout cookies are very popular, and they had just started selling them here in the US, and then COVID hit the US and the girls had to stop selling cookies. But I believe, and I'm like 99% sure, you can still buy all of these through their website, so you guys can check them out. I was lucky enough to be able to get my hands in all of these, and they were given to me. I've actually never tried most of these. I think the only ones I've tried is the Thin Mints, which I personally love. And my wife has tried maybe all of them, and she's a big fan of them, so we'll see. Before I continue though, a few things. Thank you so much for getting me to my May goal of 3,200. Now we have a new goal here in June, and that is 3,300. We're not too far from there, so if we get there before the 15th, then my goal will really be 3,400. So we'll see, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see if I'm able to get 200 subscribers in 1 month. That would be awesome. Anyways, the first thing I get out of these cookies, my first impression, I guess, it's that the boxes are all different. I don't like that. I don't understand why they did that. I guess the shape of the cookies are going to be different too. But you have the Thin Mints being one size, and then the Do-si-dos are taller and skinnier. And then you have 5 of them in boxes, and then you have 2 of them in these wrappers that most cookies usually come in. So I'm kind of confused why they've done this, but I think the ones that are like in these packaging, I think these are the 2 latest ones. I believe this one was released this year, and the S'mores was released like a year or 2. So it could be that they're moving to that packaging, and I don't know. But even that packaging, they're very different sizes. So I don't know. I guess as a collector, when I put stuff and I like to be look organized, it bothered me that the boxes were all different sizes. But anyways, let's rate these. I'm gonna start with the Thin Mints because they're the ones I know. They're pretty good. I've always gone to a Thin Mint box almost every year for the past maybe 6 years. So Thin Mints, you can't really go wrong with them. So let me just try them here in camera so you guys know that I am trying it. Yeah, I mean, I used to not want to try them because of the mint. I'm not the huge mint flavor guy, but they're actually really good. The mint is not in your face. It's not that spice mint they usually get with the candies. And the chocolate does a really well job blending in with the mint. And it's if you ever had mint ice cream, it's still the mint is still very much strong. The cookie, it's not. Oh, I like that. And right now, my first one, close to home. It's the best one for right now, but let's try other ones. Let's go to Do-si-dos, and I believe Do-si-dos is maybe one of the most popular ones. It is basically what it looks like, a Nutter Butter, except the cookie is made with oatmeal. I don't think the Nutter Butter cookie is made with oatmeal, so that's basically what it sounds like. Oatmeal sandwich cookie with peanut butter filling. That's basically what a Nutter Butter is. So, except it's not an oatmeal cookie. I'm pretty sure it's like a sugar cookie. But let's just try them. They are different shaped. I guess they're bigger in a sense. So, anyways, let's try these. These aren't bad. I love peanut butter. My favorite cookie is the Nutter Butter, so this is probably going to be better than... Man. Why haven't I never buying these? I know why. Because Nutter Butters are cheaper. But, anyways. These are good. These are good. I will put this one above Thin Mints. It's a personal preference, obviously. All of this is going to be a personal preference. But I love peanut butter. It's good. It's delicious. I was iffy about the oatmeal cookie, but you don't really taste the oatmeal. So, that's good. Awesome. Okay. Next thing we're going to try is this red box. They're called Tagalongs. Crispy cookie layered with peanut butter and covered with chocolate coating. So, it basically sounds like it's a do-si-do but with chocolate. That's basically what it sounded to me when I just read that. Okay, so the packaging of this one, a little weird. It's the same packaging as these, except it's inside of a box. I guess this one was released before those, like the year before those released. They were slowly changing the packaging to this tray. I don't know. Okay, there are less cookies in the package. I mean, that is probably one strip of those. So maybe they don't want to give us as many cookies and make it seem like it's a lot of cookies because of bigger packaging. It's all covered in chocolate, so you don't really see the peanut butter. You know, that's not bad at all. That tastes like a peanut butter cup, a Reese's cup, with mixed in with a Nutter Butter, and it's pretty good. Pretty good flavor. I don't know if I would put it above Do-si-dos. I don't even know if I would put it above Thin Mints. This is one of those cookies that the flavor is good. Everything's good about it. The problem is there's so many things happening. The chocolate, the peanut butter, the cookie. I feel like after maybe 2 or 3 cookies, I'll be done with it. I'll be like, you know, I'll probably be thinking no more. Just too much flavor, which is not maybe a bad thing, because you know you shouldn't be eating too many cookies anyways. But I'm gonna put it behind the Thin Mints. So as of right now, we have Do-si-dos in first, Thin Mints in second, and Tagalongs in third. Okay, we're gonna move on to I think the newest installment of the Girl Scout cookies, and these are the Lemon Ups. Lemon Ups. I don't know why they're called Lemon Ups. Crispy lemon cookies baked with inspiring message to live your spirits. Oh, okay. So they're lemon cookies, lemon, and then ups because they have inspiring messages, I guess. Okay. So like this one says, I'm an innovator. So, okay. And that'll be that. It's a lemon cookie with a glaze at the bottom. It is definitely at the end of the list. I don't know. There's something about lemon cookies I've never liked. Could be that the whole acidic flavor of the lemon just doesn't connect in my head as a cookie flavor. So, no. That's gonna be the end of my list. There's actually 2 others that might be worse than that one, in my opinion. But we'll see. The next one we'll try is the s'mores. Now, I'm iffy about s'mores because I've had s'more flavor stuff before, and the s'more flavor stuff sometimes are not that great. You know, you can't capture an entire s'more experience in certain stuff, right? I think I had like s'more cereal or something like that. But I remember thinking when I was having it, it's just not the same, you know? If you're gonna call something based off another snack, you better make it as good or better, or else, you know, why do it? I know the inconvenience of doing a s'more is, you know, big, but I prefer doing a s'more in a microwave over the cheap flavor s'more. So we'll see how these taste. I know these, I think my wife said these are her favorite ones. So I don't want to insult my wife, but, you know, sometimes she doesn't have the best taste. Yep. He doesn't have the best taste. Not bad. If you are Hispanic and you've had Mexican snacks, it tastes like an arcoiris cookie. An arcoiris cookie is basically a cookie that had like coconut marshmallows, and you eat it. That's just how it tastes like. It's weird because that cookie doesn't have chocolate and this one does, and that cookie has coconut and this one doesn't, but that's what it tastes like. And it's not bad, but again, I was expecting a s'more thing, like a spongy flavor marshmallow, a cookie that is not so grainy. I don't know. Sadly enough, even though I don't like the acidic and the lemon cookies, I'm going to put this one in last for now. I just knew there was something going to be worse than the lemon cookies. This one's it. It's a disappointment, I think, more than I guess the flavor is fine, but the lemon cookie flavor is also fine. It's just weird. This one is fine, but it's a disappointment. So, s'mores last, lemon cookie. You stay in fourth for now, but that probably will change. Let's go with some safer cookies. The trefoils. Not really sure how they pronounce it, but traditional shortbread cookies. These are the ones that have the logo on them, right? Yeah, that's their logo, which is like two girls facing one way, or I think it's supposed to mean two girls facing forward, like into the future, something like that. I wasn't a Girl Scout, so I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you can see the design there. It's not the best design that they could have done in a cookie, but okay. It's a shortbread cookie, so it can't be that bad. Simple, straight to the flavor. Well, some of the best cookies I've had don't have all these ingredients. It's just simple, straight to the point. This is a good cookie. This is good enough to go up to third. I think if it doesn't beat Do-si-dos and it doesn't beat Thin Mints, I'm gonna be clear on that. Do-si-dos is still good. Thin Mints are just classic, and I think everyone likes Thin Mints. But if you were to compare this to Tagalongs, I would finish 2-3 cookies again. These, if I'm not careful, I'll eat the whole box in one sitting. Why? Because they're so good, and there's not much to it. I mean, there's not that much to it to make a shortbread cookie. So I'm gonna put this one in third and move Tagalongs to fourth, and everything else will move down one more. So as of right now, we have Do-si-dos in first, Thin Mints in second, Trefoils in third, Tagalongs in fourth, Lemon Ups in fifth, and Girl Scout Cookies S'mores in sixth. Now we have one more, Samoas, and these are the ones that I'm a little bit iffy about. My wife, I think this is her second favorite, and man, crisp cookies with caramel, coconut, and dark chocolate stripes. I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate. I'm not a big fan of coconut stuff. And caramel, I mean, caramel sounds fine, but man, It's just, compared to the other cookies in the box, the cookies just look so busy. And busy cookies, to me, they don't sound that good. It's like they're trying too hard. And this one, see, this was also in that weird packaging. And, oh man, these cookies just... Okay. Here we go. There it is. The flakiness of that cookie. The caramel was great. The chocolate was great. It's the coconut. The coconut is not... I'm not having it. I just don't like it. They could have done without the coconut. Why ruin a good cookie, right? I don't know if this one's worse than the s'mores, because s'mores still have that coconut flavor. I'm gonna put Samoa's in last just because the flavor stays. The coconut and the flakiness is just all over my teeth right now, and I just want to go floss at this moment. I have coconut all over my teeth. But okay, starting from the last place, and this is very surprising because what it looks like happened is that the worst ones are the new installments to the Girl Scout cookies. So what does this mean? Girl Scout cookies, your new cookies, they're not as good as your old cookies. You're doing something wrong. So let's start with last place, Samoa's. Samoa's, very coconutty. I didn't like them. They were just, I don't know. They were not that there. The s'mores, they were a disappointment. They could have done better with it. The flavor was just off. It didn't taste good. It was flaky. It was not good. Lemon Ups, you know, lemon cookies are not the best thing. I think these are probably their best new ones, unless the tagalongs are also new. But they weren't that bad, but it's a lemon cookie. I just don't like acidic stuff with my cookies. So that's just, you know, what it is. Tagalongs, you're not that bad. Tagalongs are actually really good. I think a lot of people probably love tagalongs. If you know, it has that packaging with the other one, so I think this one's also a new installment, at least past maybe 4 or 5 years. I would say tagalongs are for me, they're just apalagosas, which means I get tired of them after 1 or 2 cookies. So that's not a bad thing, but it's just too much flavors. Trefoils, I think these might be their oldest ones. Classic, it's just a shortbread cookie. It's good, it's tasty, straight to the point. I liked it. Thin Mints, I've been eating Thin Mints for a while. The chocolate is just great. The mint is so subtle, but it's still there. You notice there's mint there, but it's so subtle. It doesn't overtake the cookie flavoring. It's a great cookie. It's in second place. And in first place, I think everyone, pretty much, a lot of people will agree with me. Do-si-dos is a good first place winner. So, Do-si-dos, peanut butter, tastes like another butter. You know, when you have a cookie that's similar to another cookie and it tastes as good, you're doing something right. You know, especially a Nutter Butter it's a very well loved cookie here in the U.S. So overall, try your Girl Scout cookies. I mean, some of you guys might like these more than I do. Some of you guys might like coconut more than me, or lemon more than me, and that's fine. That's your opinion. But for now, that is my listing on the Girl Scout cookies. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a pretty long video, but I really enjoyed trying all these cookies. It's only 6 in the morning right now, so I know that in 1 hour or maybe less, my stomach is going to feel weird from having cookies so early in the day, but I did it for you guys. And if you want to do something for me, then you can always subscribe, comment, like, or share on this video. Thank you so much for watching this with me. Guys, thank you for your support. I'll see you in the next I Try video. I believe it will be a Yum Universal box or Universal Yum box. So make sure you don't miss that video. Thank you again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.